for coming in and thanks for watching. My guests today are angry, but they say they're here for fierce family showdowns in the hopes of building loving relationships. Please welcome Kimira to the show. Kimira, how you doing, honey? All right, Kimira, why are you here today?
I'm here today because I'm fighting my mom back for custody of my 2-year-old daughter. And how my mom got custody of my daughter was I actually got incarcerated, and I gave her temporarily custody of my daughter.
And it's more complicated because your relationship with your mom over the years has been awful. Why?
I was in and out of foster homes, so every time I would run away, I would go to my mom, and she would send me back. So I didn't really understand why you were sending me back. I'm keep coming to you.
How many kids did your mom have?
My mom has 10 kids.
10?
Yes.
Now, and she raised, how many of the 10 did she kind of raise on her own?
All of us except for one.
Who's that?
My oldest brother.
But you were in and out of foster care. Plus, your mother had a terrible drug problem. Is that also true?
Yes.
That she grappled with all those years?
Yes.
Let's go back to you as a little girl, Kimira. What do you remember about your childhood with your mother? Because this layers as to why your mom will not give you back your daughter because of things that happened years ago.
Well, I used to do a lot of different things, like as far as getting in trouble. I actually set the cat on fire one day, and
now, hold on. You were acting out. You were acting out, and you actually set a cat on fire and put it out with mustard.
Yes, I set the cat's tail on fire.
All right, let's go. Now, why'd you do that?
Because I was mad. My mom actually told us we couldn't go outside, so it's from another incident where I did something, got my brother in trouble, so she told us we weren't allowed to go outside. Well, I wasn't allowed to go outside, so I knew she liked this cat a lot, so I set the tail on fire of the cat and ended up trying to get it out with the mustard. The cat was running all over the house, so the house got mustard all over it.
And in addition to that, Mom was physically abusive to you. You went through beatings with your mother?
Yes, I got beat every day. I was always doing something. She beat me with a dustpan before.
She hit you with everything, whatever
was there.
She just beat you with it. And how old were you when the beating started?
Maybe 6, probably younger than that. But the one incident I remember, I was 6, and she beat me with the dustpan because she said I was running my mouth. I was being in grown-up business.
Hundreds of times a year, she beat you.
Right.
And a lot of this had to do with your mother's drug abuse. Would you say that she was less than a good mom to you because of the horrors of drug abuse that she suffered?
I didn't notice her being less of a good mother to me. I didn't notice none of that because that was my mom. I loved her. But besides the beatings and stuff like that, I was just a kid. I didn't
You thought
care.
It was normal. You thought that's what happens.
Yeah, I didn't care.
Let's talk about today. Everyone has good and bad aspects of their childhood. What's going on today with your mother? What is the problem today?
She has my daughter, so when I'm supposed to get my daughter for 3 weekends out of a month.
There she is. How hard is it when you look at that picture that you're not the person she calls mom? How does that make you feel?
It makes me want to wring her neck. Because her kids got taken. They took us from you, so why do you think it's okay that you take my daughter from me? Like, that hurts so much. Like, I'm tired of telling her how much it hurts and she don't get it. Like, why can't you play grandma? Why can't you just be our grandma? Like, you were never not in the picture. So as long as I had my daughter, she still was getting her just like a grandma does. So why do you feel like you have to be her mother? Like, you make people think that I'm this unfit mother that I'm not. When you weren't the best mom there was. Like, you weren't. You weren't.
And today's the day you want your mother to say, here is your 2-year-old back. You be the mother, because it's got to hurt you when that child calls your mother mom when you're the mother.
Yeah, it hurts. I don't have a word for how much it hurts. Like, I got to argue with her about getting my daughter. Like, why do I got to argue with you about something that's mine? Like, that's my baby. Like, you had to argue with... She didn't argue with anybody about us. You didn't have to. They gave you a guideline and how much time you had to accomplish just to get us back, and you didn't fight. Like, I feel like my fight shouldn't have to be with my mom. Sometimes I just want to just give up. Like, go ahead, you can have her. Like, that's too much. This is not normal. Like, I don't know nobody that go through this. I don't know nobody that goes through this with their mom. Like, nobody. Like, why me? Like, why do you have to put me through it when you were my best friend when I was a kid? Like, you let this drug take you from me. And now I'm supposed to allow you to take my daughter from me? I'm not on drugs. I should be. I should be. To deal with her, it's like...
What's the reason she gives you?
She tells me why she took my daughter. She said, I took her because she wasn't in the right situation. You were house hopping. But I wasn't really house hopping. I was just renting a room from here. And you didn't try to take none of my other kids either, though.
But you wanted her to take the child when you were in jail. You wanted her, but then you assumed when you got out of jail, you were going to get your daughter back. And she won't give your daughter back, and that's why you're here.
I had her take my daughter while I was in jail because I trusted her. I knew my daughter would be okay. Like, nothing's going to go wrong with my mom. Like, I don't imagine anything going wrong with my mom. Like, not my mom. Like, she puts up a crazy fight.
But the one time you trusted her...
She switched up on me. She went against me.
Let's find out why. Please welcome Kimira's mother, Margie, to the show. Margie, come on out. Margie, have a seat, honey. Tell me, why will you not give back your granddaughter to your daughter?
Kimira's not stable. There's a whole lot of different things going on with you, Kimira. You sending threats. I gave you open opportunity 3 or 4 times, Kimira. Or do the order. You are to get Gage 3 times a month. You don't even come and get her. I let you move back in my home, and every time I let you bind with your daughter, I get phone calls that this is going on with Gage. This is going on with Kimira.
Tell her.
Seriously,
okay. We got to work this out between you two, honey.
She be lying. Like, don't pretend to be somebody else that you're not.
Tell me why.
First of all,
like, don't do that.
She just threatened me just the other day. If I can't see my daughter, I'm going to get you killed and Gage killed, and nobody's going to have her.
Now, I didn't say that.
What did you say?
You keep disrespecting me, and I'm sitting here doing the best I can do to help my daughter. I love my daughter. I got Gage because she chose not to be in her life.
You said to her, what's going to happen if you get killed? But you didn't threaten to kill your mother and your daughter.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
She did.
Yes, she did. Every other time I'm getting phone calls from her,
because you know I didn't say that.
What's she going to do to me?
You know I didn't say that. You're doing this for the image. That's what you're doing. You're doing this for these people.
I gave you open options.
It's not up to you.
It is up to Gage.
It's not up to you.
Order. Until you find your way, baby. Whatever happened to us in the past, get over it.
It's not up to you.
It was 16 years ago, sweeping on your rug. God forgave me.
That's all you keep saying.
The problem ain't with me and you no more. Take it to God, because that's where it's at. You're not getting Gage.
All right, hold on, honey.
God is.
Hold on, honey.
She doesn't know God.
You came here all the way to New York City not to yell and not to make trouble. You came here to solve a problem, honey.
It's not going to get solved. We both said it.
You bring it up. You brought up the past. Let's go back a little bit. Let's layer this thing a little bit.
I never even... Kimira
You need to bring up the past. That's what you need.
My mother. Yes,
you need to bring up the past. Because you were mother. That's what you need. For you to step in and take care of my daughter, you couldn't even take care of your own.
So they can have a good life. All those that she lies about this kid,
none of her other kids are around
with me.
Did you sink into the world of drugs for 5 years?
Yes, I did.
And you have relapses every now and then?
No, I don't.
Since 2003?
No, I don't.
No. So right now, are you making up, in a sense, trying for the relationship you didn't have with Kimira? And today, when you say to her you're not getting your kid back, there'll be no relationship. You got to have a relationship.
I tried over and over that.
It's not up to her. We went to court, I agreed, so we didn't have to go back and forth to court.
Out of 7 of my daughters,
stay there.
All of a sudden, come on, 16 years ago, what was we doing then, before this day?
How many do you have a relationship?
We had a relationship. I had a relationship with all my kids.
Of the 10, how many do you have a relationship with?
All of them besides Kimira.
9 out of 10.
Except Kimira.
She's the only one.
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype.
Only one.
Don't believe it.
Only one. You know why? Her guilt making her tilt. So don't use what you going through from what our past consists of. Now today, I lived and did what I did, and I got over it. Let me see what you're going to do for yours.
You came to resolve a problem. I hate it, Margie, when I hear you're not getting the kid back.
No.
Let's resolve the problem.
It's not up to her.
That
Like,
child
it's
belongs
not up
with
to her.
Mama. If
And
at
I
all
don't have,
possible.
wait a minute, I don't have nothing against that.
She wants to play house
Gage
with my daughter.
loves her.
With her boyfriend.
And I tell
She
her
wants to
all
play
the
house.
time, Kimira, your baby loves you.
Let's do it. Let's take a short break. Other
Just get
family
it together.
members are here. You know other family members are here.
Yes, they are.
We got more coming up. Stay right there.
This family showdown continues.
What are you willing to do to solve the pain?
I'm going to solve my pain. I want them to leave me alone.
Accusations fly.
20 minutes later.
Today's all about fierce family showdowns. Before we go any further, let me.
No, I don't.
You two are still at it. We're trying to solve a problem, not aggravate problems. Let me ask you this. Do you understand possibly, Margie, that what's going on now in your relationship with your daughter may keep your daughter from having a relationship with her daughter? What are the one or two things? Number one, are you stable? Do you live in one house? Do you have a job?
No.
You don't have a job. Where do you live? Like, and you have two other kids that you're a mother to. So how is she a good mother to two and can't be a good mother to the third?
Her baby's never in her care. The other baby is always gone too. My other grandson, 8 years old, he ain't have his own bedroom yet.
He's 7.
You tell me. You tell me.
He's 7.
Then you
I'm
get
sitting
back.
here saying
If you stay out of my personal life, I can do stuff for myself. Every time I go, I work for something. I had
what you gotta do.
Excuse
I
me.
don't want her daughter.
I had a chance to move into an apartment. She went to the apartment complex and told the landlord that I'm going to be selling drugs for my daughter's father, so I couldn't get the place. She's not telling that.
Did you give back the daughter one time? Or
I gave her daughter back 6 times.
6. And what happened 6 times?
Each time I gave her daughter, I got a phone call.
She is crazy.
I got a phone call. Gage.
Really? From her?
Somebody
6 times.
6 times.
Did that happen?
The court system said if I turn Gage over, they're going to remove him. I requested to the courts.
They never said that.
I requested to the courts, give her a chance. If I was that bad of a mom, why does you keep coming to my house and asking me because you have somewhere to stay?
No, not keep.
Why am I keep providing for you? She just lived in my house, and I just put Kimira out. She want to run stuff. You don't run nothing in there. My life has changed, and if they can't respect my house and
I don't
me,
want anything. But
I don't
if you're
want to
not
be
going to
bothered.
talk to
That's
me,
when I told her
You
she
love
had to
each
go.
other,
I
right?
love my daughter.
You love her.
Yes, I do.
Do you love her?
Yes, I do.
What does she need to do to change?
Just go get a place.
She needs to tell her to stop worrying about my life. It's mine.
I got your daughter.
mine.
Why shouldn't I worry about your life?
She should have worried about her kids before she worried about anything
That was
that's going
in
on
the
with mine.
past. Get over it.
I want to bring up
but
one
how are you
other
so
incident. There was
strong
another
about
time. Hold on, honey. There was another time, Kimar, where you called your mother for help when you were 8 months pregnant and you got shot. Tell me about when you got shot.
And I was there.
You came?
I was there.
She called the hospital.
Did you go to the hospital when your daughter was shot?
She didn't. 2 different counties. No, I had no
But she can
transportation.
get down there.
How much did that hurt you?
When she want to go down there for any stupid incident,
Buses.
she gets down there.
If a mother finds out that her child is in the hospital shot, they walk there, they take a bus there, they take a cab there.
I had no way of getting there.
You had no way of getting there. No. It was in the next, it was 20 miles.
No, 20 months later.
20 miles away.
Oh, it wasn't 20 miles.
How did it make you feel? Your mother knew you were shot, 8 months pregnant, and your mom didn't come to the hospital.
We communicated over the phone.
Explain how you...
Kimira, stop it.
I talked to you how many times?
Let y'all believe what she wants y'all to believe.
I talked to you how many
times? And the reality of all this,
it hurts
I'm still there for my kids.
It hurts her to know how much
no
of a
matter
bad
how they
mother
disrespect me, no matter how they treat me, when they need me, I'm there.
Imagine this. Imagine this.
Disrespect me.
You had 10 kids. You had severe drug problems.
Yes, I did.
And you loved everyone.
And
here's one. She came to you twice and said, "I need help. I'm lying in the hospital shot. You didn't show up."
What about
Secondly, she goes to jail and she gives you the baby.
It doesn't
that's
matter
not how it happened.
Listen, it don't matter
That's
about
not
all
how
that.
it happened. I got a phone call. She let me come and get Gage. And she said, "Mom, you never met Gage yet." So I said, "I'm coming," because Gage was very sick. She brought Gage to me for the overnight. 20 minutes later, the cops are on my door, children and youth is on my door. And I'm asking why.
That's the child we're talking about right there.
Yes, that's what we're
that
talking
child.
about. She was 3 months old.
3 months.
They made a statement that they had to look at the kid, find Gage, because Kimira was supposed to drown her and killed her.
That didn't happen.
That was the phone call that was made. That's how I got Gage.
No, you got Gage because you called me. me.
No,
you
she was
called me. You asked me.
Do you think Gage would be in danger?
No, I would no.
That woman loves her baby.
I know she
She got my daughter because she called me and asked me. I just had got up into the town where she lived at. She asked me, can she get her? She said she was going to get a ride. She came and got my daughter, and that's how that was.
When we continue, we have other family members here. Today, this family is hurting in terrible pain. Our goal is to solve and
She wanted to be about her.
What are you willing to do to solve the pain? What are you willing to do?
I'm going to solve my pain. I want them to leave me alone.
I'm never going to leave. As long as you got my daughter, I'm not.
You're the leader. You're the matriarch.
I tried to be that model for them. Right now, I'm 51 years old, going on 52, and I ain't got time for it. They got their own life they got to live.
You said you'll do anything for her.
I tried it.
You'll do anything.
Over and over and over. Who fell? Myra, not me.
You don't give up on your kids, honey. You don't give up.
This is what she got to do.
I'm not giving up.
She thinks she can give me guidelines.
You just said it's over. You just said.
I have to listen to her.
She's 24.
She set rules like I'm supposed to follow.
Okay, in my house. Yes, in my house.
I'm not in your house. She set rules for my life.
If you
go
can't
get this job here, go get this there.
No,
Stop worrying about me.
Make suggestions.
Let's do this. We have another family member or two present that's going to talk about. We're here as a show trying to solve a real-life problem. At the end of the show, I like to see a conclusion and a glide path so she gets back her daughter. And I think
have a problem with giving
in that case, we're going to come up
daughter.
with solutions.
So
stay right there. We'll be back. Stay right there.
Another child.
When you was put away from me, out of my care.
Why was I put away out of your care? Why?
You was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Another side to this story.
The wrong time is when you're 8 years old and you walk in your mom's room, you say, Mom, can I get something to eat? And she punches you in your face.
And this.
I'm done with my kids.
All right, Omar. Love watching from your couch? Wait until you see us live. If you're going to be in the New York City area and want free tickets to see a taping of the show, go to our official website, BillCunninghamShow.com. Fierce family fighting is what is being discussed today. Before Margie, we bring on another family member. As I see this, you had a terrible drug addiction for many years. You had 10 kids. And during the drug addiction, you could not have been the kind of mother you would have wanted to be. In fact, some of the kids you just reunited last year with.
No, I didn't.
Well,
That's
recently.
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
I found all of them.
You found them
You
all.
just now saw Angela now.
So they were not in a functioning, typical Huxtable type family, no matter what you say. Now, is it possible? Is it possible that conduct as an adult that you engaged in freely is washing into this relationship with Kimira today, and that the conflicts going this way are being exacerbated or caused by this other child, that somehow this relationship's got to be better? And if this relationship is better, then that relationship with Gage is going to be better. Until we solve this problem, we're not going to solve that problem.
Okay, but then it's the way they talk to me, and you're right. And I accept that.
Let me listen. Mama, what do your kids say? What is your kids saying?
When my other children came around, Kimira and them dogged me out, or she ain't this and she ain't that. Excuse me.
Let's be honest. I was there one time.
The reason why we here like this and we going back and
Angela.
forth, yes, I would want help.
Name calling? Do you recall beating her in the head when she was a kid?
Come on,
never
Bill.
hit her.
No,
Not
I never
once.
hit her.
Never hit her.
I never
Not
hit
every day.
Kimira.
Not every day.
You never got a beating from me.
You ain't beat me with the dustbin?
Kimira.
You ain't beat me with the dustbin.
When I was going through my addiction, my mother
Maybe you were addicted and didn't know what you were doing.
My mother had Kimira.
No.
She's lying. My mother had Kimira.
You never beat her.
She did have me.
Oh my gosh.
But I
First of
wasn't
all,
with her forever.
We gonna go back on my past. We gonna talk about what's today.
Why
the
not
way
talk
you
about your
talk to
past?
me and the way
Why
you
not
sit
talk about
and
your
lie
past?
and you disrespect.
Why not talk about your
I'm
past?
not out to hurt you. Gage loves you, Kimira. And I'm saying the same thing I say to you then. No matter what we go through, she ain't got to see this conflict. It's not fair to her.
It's not good
but
for
I'm
Gage.
not going to break her heart. I'm there for you. I tell you all the time. I'm going to give you
wants to be with me.
Kimira,
She wants to be with me.
Through the order, she gets Gage 3 weekends a month. You know when she see Gage? Maybe once a month when it's convenient for her.
But Margie,
so I tell Kimira,
she has three biological kids. She has 2 of the 3.
And you really believe they're all stable with her?
Do they
Kimira
stay
have
with
a
you?
different address every month. She just got put out of my house, so you tell me how stable is that?
Let's do this. Please welcome Kimira's brother and Margie's son, Omar, to the show. Omar, come on out. How you doing, man? Omar, I've just learned from your mama that she has great relationships with all of her kids except Kimira. What is her relationship with you?
Great relationship.
That's what she said.
Well, who?
We don't have no great relationship.
Me and you?
You know what you want here because you want to be a rock star.
What you just
You got a good relationship?
But what you just tell
We did have a good relationship.
We got such a good relationship, right?
We had a good relationship.
Let him talk. Omar.
We got such a good relationship, right?
We had a very good relationship.
What's my favorite color? What's my favorite color?
Margie.
What's my favorite color?
Me.
How you don't know your son's favorite color? Hold on,
Omar, you're grown. You're grown.
How old am I? How old am I?
You too.
How old am I?
You too.
How old am I?
You too.
How old am I?
I ain't got the answer.
How old am I? How do you not know? How do you not know your son is?
You 22 or more.
How you know your son is?
You're 22 or more.
Why did
See the perfect mom. Let her tell it. You the perfect mom, right?
What she tell you?
You took care. You took care of all of us, right?
Wait.
You raised all of us, right? You raised all of us, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh, all right. But you a perfect mom.
What day was he born?
Wait a minute.
What's his birthday?
91.
91.
What's the birthday?
4'11" or more. And you weigh 2 pounds, okay?
You know why she remember that?
Why?
Because he
She
just
pushed me out.
She pushed you
That's
out.
the only reason why she remember that.
Wait a minute. When you was put away from me, out of my care.
Why was I put away
Wait a
out of your
minute.
care? Why?
You was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Because my mother had
that's not why. That's not why I was put out.
First of all, when you got back in my life,
Bill,
when you
wrong
got
place,
back
wrong
in my
time.
life,
Talk. I want to march.
when you got back in my
wrong
life.
place, wrong time means, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
Let me hear from Omar.
I'm gonna tell you what the
One
wrong.
at a time.
I'm gonna tell you what the wrong place
Let him
is.
talk.
Right.
The wrong place is a bunk bed full and a kitchen full of nothing. That's the wrong place.
Right.
The wrong time.
Who's responsible for
her? The wrong time. The wrong time.
The
The wrong time is when you're 8 years old and you walk in your mom's room. You say, "Mom, can I get something to eat?" And she punches you in your face. You see this right there? You see that right there? You remember that? You remember that?
No,
you don't
I
remember
never
that? You
punched
don't?
in your
You never punched my face?
No.
So listen,
She
right?
said she never
I
beat
made
me.
that up, right?
Okay, Omar.
So you never
She
put
said
your
she
hands
never
on
beat
me.
you.
Wait a minute.
Listen, I
You know
remember
what?
times she
Why,
used to
when
whip me
y'all
and she used to
found
tell me
you
to my
through
face.
foster care,
You didn't
we
find
went
me.
through counseling.
You didn't find me.
First of all, they had this
You didn't find
situation.
me. I found you.
I found you to a private investigator.
Who called your phone on
You
Mother's
called
Day?
my mother.
Who called your
She
phone on
was
Mother's Day?
abusing you.
Who called
They
your
moved
phone
you
on
near
Mother's Day?
me.
Omar,
Who called
she
your
didn't
phone on
take you
Mother's Day?
Counseling first.
But she didn't tell you how to get with you.
Let's go on.
She never wanted to.
Let's
You
go.
guys
Margie, honey, let's go to Omar and Margie.
I'm gonna tell you something, right?
Go ahead.
To my mom, she don't want nothing to do with me. She don't want to know me. My mom told me my face.
That's not true.
So you ain't just saying
You just
something.
told him he was God's child, not yours.
What'd she say to you 2 weeks ago?
Word for word. Listen, me and my
what he said to
mom,
me first.
me and my
I
mom
hope
was
I
having an
die.
argument, right?
You hate
Yeah, I
me?
said I hope
You
you
hate
die. I
on
said
me?
it. Yeah, I hope
After
you
you
die.
said he was gonna be famous in the grave.
Let me hear from
I'm gonna
Omar.
tell you, listen,
You
my
want
own
me
mom,
to die?
my own mom
Let
told
him
me,
talk. Why you
my
can't
own
talk?
mom
Let him say
told me,
stuff like that.
my own mom told me she envies me, right? Then on top of that, my own mom told me you're not gonna be
Why'd
famous.
you
You're gonna
lie?
be famous in the dirt.
Why
That's
did
only
you
lie.
lie?
That's
And then
only
you
lie.
told him you didn't
Listen,
you
That's
knew
all
he
lying,
wasn't your
right?
child. You didn't
I
want
can
him.
sit here and tell y'all about my life for 4 weeks from now about this lady did.
Leave it right there. We're going to come back with more. Stay right there. Stay there.
This family's tensions are about to boil over in 3.
And Omar is the out of pocket.
How we out of pocket?
Okay, y'all trying to humiliate your mother.
I was trying to humiliate her.
2.
Don't say to me.
I'm talking to you now.
He just, Omar,
What did you say?
Stop giving him a chance to answer the question.
1.
Hey, Omar, don't see you twice.
Are you and your family constantly feuding? But it's time to stop the fighting for good? Maybe we can help. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text GUEST at 95902. Message and data rates may apply. Give us a call right now. Who, in your view, Margie, you claim that Omar was turned against you by this lady, correct?
Yes,
That
he
Omar was in love, he loved his mother. All of a sudden, his mind was overtaken.
Bill, me and my son don't listen. I don't go through this with my son. You know what his thing was? She called him. Oh, we can go on this TV show and blah, blah, blah. You know when my son first disrespect me?
I said that to you, bro.
That day.
Did that
I said,
happen,
there ain't no
Omar?
problems with my son.
She called me about the show.
She called you.
She called me.
Wait, this is how she's a troublemaker and starter.
She called me.
Kimara.
I called my brother and said, yo, Mom said she wants us to be on this show to let everybody know.
Margie called the show.
It was about me and my daughter.
Yeah, she didn't invite him. I invited him.
You didn't invite him. You invited Omar.
I invited him. So they can know the
You said you're a great relationship with everybody except
Me and my son don't go through this.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We do. Every other week it's a problem with me and my mom. Even she don't even forget me. Use Omar.
Let me say something.
In my house, and I said no.
Let me say this.
I'm gonna be at your house. I'm gonna come.
Let me say this, Margie. You called the show to solve a problem. How are you solving a problem problem right now, honey. You called the show.
When she get mad,
We got Ashley. Hold on. We got Ashley. We got Omar. Hold on, honey.
we got a lie for it.
All right, hold on. Omar, you had a terrible childhood.
You know she
You had a terrible childhood.
But I didn't
Please
have
welcome
no childhood.
No childhood. Another of Margie's daughters, and Kimira and Omar's sister, Ashley, to the show. Ashley, come on now.
Y'all out of pocket. Y'all on national TV, y'all out of
Let
pocket.
Ashley talk. Let her talk.
Tell her
Ashley,
what it is.
you've heard all this,
I
honey.
am going to tell them what it is.
Let's hear it,
The
Ashley.
bottom line, you and Omar is the out of pocket.
How we out of pocket?
Because y'all trying to humiliate your mother
How
on
we trying to
TV.
humiliate her on
She brought
TV?
us here. At home. It's
No,
not
ain't nobody
she
talking
brought
about
us
anybody. Ain't nobody could have did nothing. What you talking
And
about?
you,
She
really.
brung us here.
What are you
She
talking
brung
about? We
us
could have did
here.
this at home. We can't do this at home.
Can't nobody talk
to
She
her
brung
home.
me here. She brung me
You talking about
here.
somebody
Let
came
Ashley
with you?
talk. Ashley, you got the floor.
Bottom
Let
line,
her talk.
let her
Ashley.
talk.
Bottom line, I'm trying to do what? I'm trying to do what? I'm trying to do what? Really what?
Really?
Really what?
Really?
Really what?
Let's hear really. What is
What
it?
is really? Tell me what's
They
up.
being disrespectful
Ashley,
on your show.
We being disrespectful because we telling her how
Omar,
it is.
shut up.
That's why we being disrespectful.
Shut up,
And you
Omar.
don't want to hear that either.
Shut
you
up,
a little
Omar.
minion, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Because
Right.
at the end of
That's
the
at the end of the day, you gonna do what she say, right?
Yeah.
Because you know
Sure
everything that
is.
happened with me and her, right?
I don't care what happened to you.
Right, right.
That's
So
not my
if you don't
problem.
care, then what you here for?
That's not my problem.
What you on the
Whatever
show
happened
for?
to you when you was
If
in
you
there.
don't care what's going on, what you on the show for?
Whatever
What
happened to you when you was in there.
Let me
I
ask
don't
Ashley.
care.
Ashley, you
What you
never
here for?
I don't care what happened to you when you was
So
in
what is you
there.
here
That's
for?
not my issue.
So
My
then
issue
what is
is
you here for?
this. Y'all being disrespectful.
So who, her?
And all that extra y'all saying on this
Been
TV
disrespectful to her?
show and all of that
Listen, I said
is
on
irrelevant.
TV show, I said in newspaper, I
No,
said in
you
the magazine. I'm
No,
gonna say
you
what?
don't.
This what your
But
mom
this is
want
the
up.
thing. If
This
y'all
what your
don't want
mom
to be
want up.
bothered with it,
She
stay
want
away
up.
from it. If
I'm
y'all
gonna
still
be bothered.
bothered
She got my daughter.
about the past,
She got my daughter.
leave her alone.
She shouldn't have called
Don't
these people.
Don't be
Ashley,
around it.
She
your
shouldn't have
mama.
called these
Hold
people.
on,
Don't
honey.
be around her.
Hold on, just for a
She was never
involved.
to be in
Ashley, your
business.
mom,
She want
Ashley.
these people to know how much of a
You
mother
just sent
she
the
was.
text yesterday to my phone talking about you ain't want to go through all this. This
I
was
don't want to
extra
go
and all
through it.
that.
But she
and
brought
you're not
it.
going to
She
come on
brought it.
here
She sit out
and
here
say
and
that you said and you did it anyway.
I'm going to say it because she's lying to these people. You know what's going
Kimira,
on. Don't pretend for these
your mama
people.
got a hold of us to solve a problem
With
between
Kimira.
these two with Kimira because
That's
of
all.
Gage.
Yes.
Have you seen Gage interact with these two to give us some perspective as to what kind of mother Kimira is and what kind of grandmother your mother is?
She's not a bad grandmother. She's not a bad mother. But certain things that Kimira said is not the truth.
For example.
Certain thing I said not the truth too?
I ain't hear what you said because I don't care. Don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me.
I don't want you to say
Don't say nothing to me.
what I said not true, right?
Don't say nothing to me.
Let her talk.
Don't say nothing to me.
Honey, let her talk.
Exactly what I said. You heard what I said.
What are you saying?
Don't say to me.
I'm talking to you now. What are you saying?
Oh,
What are you saying? What are you talking about?
Oh, listen. Stop playing with me.
What are you standing for?
Come on.
Stop playing with me. After this show, they still got to go home.
What that mean? What that mean? I already don't like
After
you
this
anyway.
show, I don't you either. And what are you going to do to me?
I already don't like you.
What you going to do to me?
What you
What you going to do to
Something
me?
don't come off.
What are you going to do to me? Keep it real. Keep it real. What the you going to do to me? Nothing. Hey, see, boy, something. I know you ain't. I wish you would. You see, I go to Williamsport. Remember that.
And I'll be
And
home.
I'ma treat you like you not my brother. Man, get off of me. Get off of me.
People don't want this stuff. I ask you how much they gonna fight me.
Listen, they still gotta go home.
If you love watching from your couch, wait until you see us live. For your free tickets to a taping in New York City, go to our website, BillCunninghamShow.com, or call toll-free 888-710-8425 now. Do you want to make a difference? I'd like to hear how you would get to the root of the problem in this relationship. Do you think Kimira will ever get her daughter back? Call 1-855-TELL-BILL to give us your opinion. You'll hear how the rest of America answered and receive today's valuable offers. Call 1-855-TELL-BILL.
They not going to disrespect you.
Because you want my...
This one, they gotta go home with me. Remember that.
See the same girl that called my phone the other day.
What's the man with this?
Beat this dude up for me. He talking all this and all that. But last week you just told me you hope I get shot in the face, but you come on the show act like mommy, this is the perfect person. Like,
That's not cool.
I don't like neither one.
Is there any way that your feelings about your mom were caused by comments from
No,
Kimira?
listen.
Nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with that. I had problems with my mom all my life. My mom don't give on me. My mom told me I'm gonna be famous in the dirt. She don't believe I can sing. She don't believe I can do anything.
What
she
happened 2 weeks ago between you two?
Listen, I flipped her whole house up because my mom told me I'm not gonna be famous. I'm not gonna be. She don't want to know who I am. She never wanted to know who I am. I'm God's son.
And every time you look in the mirror, what do you see?
That's from her.
Her. Every time you look at your face.
You didn't touch me. Like, what, you don't remember? You think I don't remember?
She said I didn't. She never beat me.
You think I don't remember? I walked in the room. I said, Mom, can I get something to eat? No, get the my room. Punch
she need to tell them. She need to Ashley to tell them how she was our mom.
What kind of mother is Kimira with Gage?
She's a good mom to her kids.
Why do you think your mom won't give back her child?
Because she got a problem with me.
What do you say?
She got a problem.
That's what my mom do. That's what my mom do. With all our kids, right? My mom take our kids and restarts the whole process.
Go ahead. And so, do you think she's using that as a club against Kimira, a weapon?
I don't know.
How do we solve the problem, Omar? You're the only man on the stage.
She need to give me back my daughter.
I'm trying. I've been trying to solve this problem. I try to sit down and talk to her.
You can't try to talk to her.
I sat down. I forgave my mom. I'm not worried about it. I don't get mad about it.
What do you want out of this? Because your mother's the one that called the show.
Oh, my mom. Listen, I want mom to say, "All right, son, I'm sorry. I apologize." Because out of any of her kids,
no, not just apologize. She can apologize and don't know what she's apologizing for.
I went through the most. I went through it all.
We need apologies with actions. Words are many. Deeds are precious. We need apologies with action.
I don't want no apology.
But you want your child back.
Apologize.
I look at it like this.
What do you want back? What do you want back?
I just want my mom. Like, I just want my mom to be my mom. That's it. Like, just be my mom. No, get to know her.
Is she really just to pick up a chair to throw at you?
I'm not worried about Ashley.
Stay here. I got an idea.
That's what she do. That's what Ashley do.
Mama.
I don't want to hear nothing.
Mama, I don't
want to hear nothing.
You know what Omar just told me? If my mom, if my mama would say,
like, if y'all want it out there, let's put it out there real.
Let's do it. Omar.
I'm 51 years old. What I want her daughter for? When did my life begin? My son just turned on me for Kimira. I got a relationship with my son. He won a career. He graduated. Don't sit on national TV because you want to be down. Tell the truth, and maybe somebody will hear you and understand. I know they got pain. I still do, too. They don't know ex-mommy how was it for me.
I just talked to Omar.
Did they ask me how was it for me? No, I ain't got my granddaughter to make up for Kimira. I got my grandbaby because she don't want her. That baby loves her. You know what she do to Gage? She come in my house. I had to put Kimira out. She come in my house, and that baby go, Mom, can I go with you? She said, no. Go upstairs with Mom and Gigi. Gage, too. She sit there and go, she call her Myra. I said, Kimira, only way she call you Myra, because you don't be around her. I corrects Gage. You really think my grandkids would be in my life if I was that bad at them to presume me to be? Ask them what was going on before today.
Do you want to hear a message?
Holla, please.
Do you want to hear a message
I'm
from
done
Omar?
with my kids.
Right,
I'm done.
Omar said if my mom would say to me today, I'm sorry for what I've done, let's start fresh.
Wait a
Your
minute.
son says he loves you.
Okay, I understand that. Why do we got to do it today? And I've been done it. I do it every day.
You're here. You contacted the show because you wanted...
No, it wasn't about no Omar. Stop it. Me and my kids, y'all, they... Ooh.
Mama, that's why I asked you for the paperwork.
We got the
And here's letters. I got 6 letters. She gave me that baby because she couldn't do it. Don't lie on me.
That's why I asked you.
Don't lie on me.
That's why I asked you.
Don't lie on me.
This is the proof, and we can
This is the 3rd time she's been in court. Wait a minute, they gave me full custody. I said they was going to take her other 2 kids. Know what I said to the judge? No, don't do that. What I'll do is take off for the full custody, and come on, Kimira, we're going to do shared custody. Have she followed this order? No. My grandbaby hurts every day. I tell Kimira, come and get her. Gage asks for her all the time. If y'all had a phone, you'll see.
All I need you to do one time is hear her out.
Lie on me.
Can you hear her out? Can you? And then you let her hear you.
Bill, please, just one thing. Let me say this one thing. Y'all notice the difference on whether it's the truth or not. Bill, you're not on our page as a mother. Let me just explain this to you. Do y'all recognize it's the truth or not? That's all I got to say. Then I'll go back out there.
Yes,
I believe this. I believe this. Honey, I believe this. I believe this. Come on, let's go. Come here.
Okay.
One time. One time, and let's end. If this is the way it ends, this is the way it ends.
Okay.
We're going to have the proof. I believe the proof.
Okay.
One time.
She got it.
One time. I want you to have your say and Kimira to have her say, and that's it. Okay? But I've seen the proof.
Okay.
Are you and your family constantly feuding, but it's time to stop the fighting for good? Maybe we can help. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-U-ASK-BILL or text GUEST at 95902. Message and data rates may apply. Give us a call right now. Close.
A mother-daughter battle.
Until you find your way, baby. Whatever happened to us in the past, get over it. Take it to God, because that's where it's at.
A family divided.
I'm 51 years old. What I want her daughter for? When did my life begin? My son just turned on me for Kimira.
Will there be a resolution?
If we pay for the counseling and we pay for the mediation sessions, I'm offering now. Are you willing to?
Yes, you did.
All right, hold on. It's happened before.
When?
But are you willing to do it this time? How can my guests today let go of their anger and learn to love family members once again? Please welcome relationship coach Donna Barnes to the show. Donna Barnes. Many times you don't know who to believe. I'm holding in my hand, dated December 12th, file stamped the clerk of court's office, 2012, the order in which Marjorie and Kimira teed it up in front of a judge. And essentially this judge ruled that this woman has full custody of one, and both of them have partial custody of the other two, and that's what the order says. And so
Of the other two what?
of the other two
Children.
yes, of the other two.
Me and her?
Yeah.
Have shared custody of my other two?
Yeah. That's what it says in here.
My other two wasn't even about
Well,
this.
you may not know it, but this is what the order says.
We don't.
All right, let's get past that. Donna Barnes.
She probably just got that.
I don't know. Donna, you've watched it all. This mother loves that child and loves that child, and both of them love her. The purpose of Margie coming here was to resolve a problem with Kimira relative to custody of the 2-year-old. And she wants to give the child back. Mom wants to get the child back. However, Mom thinks the daughter's behavior is so bad that it would put Gage at risk. Am I summarize this?
Back getting her again.
Any ideas? There's that beautiful child right there.
It needs to be about the child and what is absolutely best for the child.
And that's what I try to discuss with
better
her
shut up.
all the time. You know how sad Gage look? When she promises she coming, then she knows she's not.
Kids need stability, and just to,
and that's my
just
point,
to
because
share.
I tell her that when you get Gage, the order means try to have a relationship with Gage. Don't get her and just flaunt her.
Let's hear from Donna.
Can I give you my input a little bit now? Because to be honest, I was adopted. So I didn't grow up with my biological family, and at 21, I met my biological family. And really, stability is what's most important. And I didn't see my biological mother until I was already an adult because she was not the best choice for me. So really, it's about what is going to be, and I'll tell you, it does rip your child's heart out to see you sometimes and then see you not and feel like she's not wanted by you. That child needs to know that she's loved and wanted. You need to prove to her that you need to prove to the court, quite frankly, that you're capable of doing it. You do, because legally you don't have a right to. Look, honey, I'm not trying. I'm trying to help you. You need to prove that you're capable before the court will be on your side. You need the court on your side. You have to care about what they say because, unfortunately, they have all the strength and the power. So instead of the argument...
Maybe I got a resolution. Let me talk about, we do this for special guests. What if we take care of, in your hometown, a moderator, a mediator, to try to get you three, which is your daughter, you, Mom, and the grandmother together. If we pay for the counseling and we pay for the mediation sessions to work toward the goal of reuniting Gage with Mom, are you willing to? I'm offering now. Are you willing to?
Yes, you did.
All right, hold on. It's happened before.
When?
But are you willing to do it this time? This is the future. This is about the future.
Okay.
Are you willing?
No, do it with Kimira so she can do it with
Kimira,
her daughter. I'm not going with it anymore. I'm done.
You got to go because the law says you got custody. If you're not there, it's no good. Mama, you said all the time in the show you love your daughter, want to be with your daughter. You want Gage back.
Okay, yes, I'll agree to that.
All right, now wait. Stay right there.
She won't be there.
Kimira, will you agree to sit there?
Yes, I will.
Be positive.
I'll agree.
Right.
Yes,
Kimira, do you agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We have it. When we continue, the bottom line. For more info, go to the website, BillCunninghamShow.com. Do you want to make a difference? I'd like to hear how you would get to the root of the problem in this relationship. Do you think Kimira will ever get her daughter back? Call 1-855-TELL-BILL to give us your opinion. You'll hear how the rest of America answered and receive today's valuable offers. Call 1-855-TELL-BILL.
What's your wish for your child or grandchild?
Before we go to the bottom line today, there's a little bit of unfinished business, which is what Omar said to me backstage that he wanted to say to his mom. So, Kimara, if you would stand down for a moment, and Omar, if you'd look at your mom and say to her what you said to me backstage.
I just want you to own up, like, to what you did. Like, I'm not here to be getting on your nerves and to be bashing you, putting on the scene in front of all these people. Like, at the end of the day, you my mom.
Own up.
Is you gonna let me talk? Like I said, listen, like I said.
Come on.
I want you to own up. If you gonna talk, I ain't even gonna speak. It ain't
Don't
worth it.
speak, because it's unnecessary
Charlotte.
right now.
Y'all see, right? Y'all see, right? Y'all see, right? Don't speak, right? Y'all see that, right?
I've been apologized to Omar.
So how you supposed to talk to your mom?
It's not about apologizing. We ain't been there, did it. Me and my son went to counseling.
It's not about apologizing.
No.
What is your objection then if he's asking for something from you?
When I told him I forgave him, you know what he said?
I could have just said that.
I forgive you too. I understand you were sick.
Right.
Why you ain't let me
He
just
said
say
those
that?
things, so don't
Mama,
bring
let's
me
do
some
this.
shit like
Clearly,
that.
he's angry about it.
Before we
Why you
go
ain't
on
let
his
me
text
say that,
messages.
though? Why you
And
ain't
he'll
just
tell you
let
how
me
much
say
I
that?
tell him.
I want you to hear for 12 seconds what Omar told. Got to hear it. Now, promise me, will you give him 12 seconds?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Omar. Do it.
All right, like I was saying, I'm not really too pressed about the past, whatever. Everybody go through what they go through. Everybody got their own addiction, their own twist, their own drug that they had to go through. Everybody got their own problems. And then you my mom. You only get one. I don't disrespect you. I don't call you out your name. I don't want you to regret the things you did in your life, because at the end of the day, I don't know what you was going through as a child. I don't know what happened to you in your past. So therefore, I don't judge you on it. I love you as my mom. But don't sit in my face and ever tell me I'm not going to be nothing.
Okay, Omar.
Listen,
I love you, son.
I'm not done talking.
I love you. I know what you're talking about. I love you.
I don't want to
Come
hug
on,
right
baby.
now.
Let's do this.
I don't want to hug right now.
Let's do this.
Just one was best, please. Stop it.
I want to thank all my guests for coming in, and I'll see you the next time.
I got closure. I have closure. Whether they do or not, but I at least let them know I do love them. And I'm hoping that after the day, things can get a little better without the animosity and the bullcrap. But y'all, I need to say to y'all, I'm not pushing y'all away. It's time for mommy to live her life.
I don't want your apology.
And
I
the
want you to
guilt,
understand.
y'all gotta
That's what
take it
you're
for. I
not
understand. Yes,
You
I do.
don't understand. Because if you
Yes, I
understand,
do,
you
baby.
wouldn't
I
take me
understand.
through
Myra,
what you take
you're
me through.
taking yourself through a
No,
speed.
you.
Myra,